of Mexico. And I mean, the Querétaro crowd is going to get loud for their boy as well. I am definitely looking forward to Leaf. I think one of the sort of hidden bosses of Mexico, just because he has not been able to travel overseas. However, he is a beast with that speech and with that taste.
Oh yeah, and he is bringing the brunette beauty first, and I like that because she is best princess in the Nintendo world for sure. And I am also so happy that she will be having her spot. Oh, look at this offensive! Like, you like to play in the air? I can do it too, and I will deliver a complete series. I will give you half my moveset in the air in order for you to understand that there is no play safe. The ground is no safe, air is no safe, but of course, Big Boss is coming back with a vengeance, and I want to know who Sarai is because he's stealing my Big Boss.
It's getting a little spicy over here, but spicier. It's gonna be the match between both of these guys, as you were saying, Leaf. Just the offense is right there, and he will get the bounce on the part below, but the classic backer from Rob that moves so strong, so active, will close it out. Big Boss not able to extend that combo on the platform though, and the turnips in hand have been crucial to start some of Leaf's offense, but let's see if Big Boss is able to mitigate that. Of course, Rob, well known for having the laser, having the gyro as well, two of the best projectiles that he could ask for, and along with the frame data to boot, right, to actually be able to play that close quarters as well. Though, look at the control that Leaf has been having. Near perfect areas on the side of Big Boss, and they are trading the projectiles, and Big Boss finally managed to recover back into center.
It has been impressive so far. Leaf is not shying out in the big stage. He is really bringing the war into Big Boss territory, and he has to do something about it because so far the player from Querétaro is taking the best part of it, going super deep. I don't know if he has enough fuel to come back. Of course he does. Even if gasoline is super expensive right now, he's able to bring it back. Because, oh my God, no, not like this, that's it. No, that girl really is able to float. And the down smash, it's gonna be enough. No, not anymore. This is not melee anymore, Roy. But still, great option over here by Leaf, who I was saying, he really is not respecting the top dog here. He is here to take the game and finally gets the two stocks first. And that is a big message for Big Boss, who even is not going to be able to take that with the rotor arm, finally, with the magic hands in the air. But really, shout outs to Leaf, man. So far, he is playing like with the attitude that you need to take out the top players. You need the hunger. You need the instincts of a hunter in order to take them down. And so far, Leaf has done it perfectly until Big Boss finally pushed the pedal to the metal, and is trying to control this princess who is completely unleashed.
I mean, Leaf is actually looking pretty unleashed here, and he has to, but he might have to try. In the next games, it's looking tough as the percent keeps racking up. Big Boss seems to be doing quick work right here of this last stock, but this is an opportunity, maybe what Leaf was looking for, to try and bring it all the way back. The combos could start to flow. Big Boss, though, if he gets methodical, if he just locks down, could be spelling the end for this first game, and what a way that would be to start. And again, I have to say, like, Leaf showing up to this stage and showing what he's made. There's a player that is more well-known international team, such as Big Boss, and look at the way that he's been holding on, even if the percent is super high, that Daisy has not fallen, but it feels like very closely it could, and that is a Daisy with a ton of rage. Things are getting dangerous. Big Boss has to close things quite fast if he wants to keep this lead.
Yeah, Leaf has been fantastic staying alive, and finally the neutral air is not gonna make it. The big ceiling from Town and City is gonna save him, but no, sorry, from Smite is gonna save him. Finally, the jazz hands, the magic hands are going to take game number one. Still, I am sure that Big Boss is thinking that was way harder than what he expected. There is no small rival, there is no small competitor in this tournament anymore. Leaf is a fantastic pitch, maybe the best pitch in Mexico. I am almost sure of it. So really, I am really happy to see him shine like this. But of course, my boy Big Boss is really having to earn his place today, because this is not easy. I think they are going to go to the same place. No. Small battlefield is the choice, and I think this will be better for Big Boss.
think I'll feel this time around. And even though we were saying this might be better for BigBoss, Leaf is showing up that damage. And let's see what does BigBoss get out of these recently neutral ones. Leaf still back with a vengeance. Those aerials are showing up in spades. The dash attack being avoided once again. I love that the C-drop play just to get and some extra options out of shield on the side of BigBoss. Let's see if Leaf follows order as well and tries to do some of that. The turns were doing so earlier, but no projectiles off the shield right now, just an up smash, and BigBoss looking as strong as ever.
And look at that. When he has that when you are in 0% and BigBoss has a gyro in his hand, you can be sure that he is thinking on pulling a Futuro out, pulling one of those 0 to death combos. But so far, Leaf has been super good in not allowing that to happen, in preventing that kind of situation. But so far, yeah, the guy was telling you, Roy, gasoline prices are on the ceiling right now, and BigBoss run out of it. Let's see if he can do something. Oh, the turbine is not gonna hit. That was close and very dangerous for Leaf, who right now is down in terms of the percentage. But we know that in one moment, Daisy can really put out one of these combos that crack up the damage. And look at that, already taking it all the way back into the lead. Leaf is playing out of his mind. He really is here to disrespect BigBoss.
El hijo de Querétaro, he is showing up. My God, Leaf comboing BigBoss like one of the big ones as well. And I mean, he is the best beach in this country for a reason. Let's see if you're rising up to the challenge once again. The Turnips making their presence known, and BigBoss, same situation that's on himself. And again, I don't think that he was expecting to bounce into the stage, but Leaf with the setup right there and surviving, still very crucial to be able to do that versus this round.
Yeah, completely right, my dear Roy. So far, the up smash is gonna miss, and Leaf is going to have this chance. You know, what a mashing! Don't touch me, girl! I am recently polished, and I don't want your dirty hands on me, even if you are wearing gloves. And look at this, the imagination combos. All of those arcs hitting BigBoss right now, 64% of extra damage. Leaf is in a great position to take game number 2, but of course we know that BigBoss is an expert in taking the stocks. Let's see what Leaf can do, getting the robot crowned, getting those forwarders back into the stage with no respect. BigBoss is also feeling a little bit extra handsy, extra violent today, my dear Roy, but today the rage against the machine is going to land Leaf a game number 2, and this is 1-1. Roy, if I was making bets, I would be a little bit nervous because my money is on BigBoss, but Leaf is playing solid, and I can hear the people cheering for the bows.
Oh, Leaf is playing more than solid. You can hear the crowd. You can hear almost divided, and very glad that Leaf actually managed to show up here into this game number 2, and we did see some little sparks of what might have come in that game number 2 earlier at the ending of game number 1, as I think Leaf was almost able to make a comeback. Of course, BigBoss got that upper and closed it out on the first game, but still, the fact that he was able to almost bring it back from such a dire straits, and it goes to show. And this second time around, well, it was all Leaf's game. BigBoss has turned to play to the adaptation to make the adjustments, the changes necessary to prevail. BigBoss is going to bring us into Final Destination, and it's the same matchup, just a different stage.
Oh, Leaf with the DI, because that was the start for you to travel into the future, into El Futuro.
El Futuro.
But he was super smart. Oh, I got a bomb! Oh, that lady was armed and ready to destroy, but no, BigBoss was able to jump it. And Leaf, he already pulled out Mr. Siren, and now a bomb. So the RNG is also working for him. And look at this barrage. Look at this anti-air artillery made out of healthy turnips. So far, it's super hard. Look at those jumps, man. Perfect approach over there by Leaf, who is really dismantling this machine. Still able to come back because Rob is broken. He's a broken character, but he's gonna get punished for that mistake. Still alive, I can't believe it. 195%, Roy.
Oh my God, Leaf has been showing up Big Boss's turn to go into the offense, but Leaf doesn't want to have any of that just yet. The edge guards have been there. Big Boss shooting those lasers. He's gonna go very, very high up, trying to harass that Daisy way up there, but the down smash finally will get the job done. Leaf starting the right way icon here, the matracas all the way here. I wouldn't mind
Look at that.
as well, because Leaf is playing just ever so clean.
You can pull out the Futura, but I can also ground you with this combo 64% from 0. That's big damage. That's a lot of damage. People would say in those infomercials, Leaf, chill down, bro. Let the man play. He's here to play too, and that's not gonna be enough. Leaf is still alive and in a complete unleashed form. He is taking with La Razón Poderosa, the powerful Reef over there, not able to take the stock, but man, Leaf is really showing up in this tournament. He is here to take out the big names and put it down on below his belt, Roy.
Oh, let's see if he closes this stock out as well. Leaf looking as solid as ever, at least as far as these last two games have been. And the turnips have played a huge part in it. BigBoss has had a hard time navigating around the stage whenever there's turnips all over the place. Leaf almost trying to say eat your vegetables and catch these hands. Getting those reps consistently has been another thing. And here, though, the aerials are gonna come into play, and turnips once more the specialty on Leaf's menu, and let's start almost showing. Look at the pressure. Those hips are working as well, and they're even throwing this Rob off stage. BigBoss, I think he has to start rethinking the strategy. It doesn't seem like Final Destination was the right answer.
Yeah, completely right. BigBoss won the first game, but now with this also top blast zone, a little bit taller, he is unable to take the stocks fastly with that upper, and Leaf is of course taking his opportunities to extend the advantage. Look at that, the C drops combos were coming in, but let's see, now there he goes, come back with the C drops yet again. The backers, those big hips are not lying today, and BigBoss is feeling the truth, and it's really not what he wanted today. Let's say the fire in the laser is not gonna hit. Leaf, the movement from Leaf has simply been fantastic so far. Let's see, going back into it, the right side of the stage, the neutral area is not going to be enough to take the stock. There is no grab from BigBoss. The backer is not going to hit neither. BigBoss is lacking of those skill options, Roy. He needs to get those options to take out the stocks, and he's not finding them. It's the big problem in the match right now, and Leaf is of course playing big with that situation, because he can and look at those mistakes happening for BigBoss right now. It's not looking nice from the man of the Mexico City.
Yeah, the thing is, BigBoss is trying to push in, and Leaf just every time hits him in the middle ground with either a turnip or a backer. Like, just the fact that there are no platforms allows him to do that, to be a little to predict better the way that BigBoss is trying to approach. Not out of it just yet. We've seen just the wildest things happen. However, the backer, the best tool that Leaf has put use in this set, is working its magic once again. Daisy showing up today. Leaf, Querétaro on the map right now.
Man, and this would be a big upset right now.
Oh yeah,
Leaf knows it. Look at this. Look at this. He's completely concentrated. And man, we said
that's
this.
Ice. That's ice right there.
Yeah. That's look at that. Not only ice, but kawaii ice.
Yeah.
Cute as hell. I love it.
Cute.
But yeah, right now Leaf knows that this is the big chance. And I just want to say it because we have said this many times before, man. Like, there are a lot of secret bosses in Mexico, and right now Leaf is proving that. Right now, right here. You come to Mexico, you will find these kind of players. People in the chat have been saying that Law took Cosmos into the losers bracket already, and look at that. This is the way you don't want to start a match that you need to win to stay alive in the tournament. Taking 67% in a solid combo. Right now Leaf is playing out of his mind, but BigBoss is coming back, and there is a lot of trouble for Peach to land. Sorry, for Daisy to land right now, because those hands are simply denying the land back to this girl, showing him that gravity can be very cruel.
And and that hit will. But BigBoss trying to find his backers, more so playing for the straight hits than the right out combos. The punish game has been stellar on Leaf's side, not so much in the last couple of games for BigBoss, even getting that combo breaker with the very fast Nair. BigBoss knows that he has up to go very high, commits to ledge even, and it sort of feels like he's playing kind of cautious, which I am not used to seeing from the man from Ciudad de Mexico.
Yeah, and BigBoss has been eating so many of those turnips. Like, so many of them have been delivering damage to him. And yet again, BigBoss has been trying to catch Leaf with those get-up options with the rotor arm. But at least 2 times, Leaf has been able to get out of it. And it's simply part of why BigBoss is unable to keep the lead or even try to things keep even. Oh my God! You are getting out of the sky, man! You are no safe! BigBoss is coming back with the rotor arm, but right now he needs to play out of his mind because he is on his tournament stock, and this is not what he was planning today. My dear Roy, he needs to rob this man. He is an expert on that, but Leaf is just playing completely like a new man. This is a complete new human being, and I don't know what to say. I am simply impressed.
BigBoss definitely has to apply darkest of techniques. Las Ñeras, as we call them over there. Leaf expertly avoiding the laser as well. He is not trying to get in the way of that drop, but BigBoss will nonetheless will bring it back into a last stock situation. This is not a game number 5 still. 4 right there on the count, but BigBoss is trying to take us definitely into that last break, and a little desperation finally from Leaf. I think that BigBoss might have found the crack in the armor, but immediately Leaf answering back, and I think the crowd is on his side.
Yeah, man, and look at this. This is very, very dangerous. That upper would be able to kill. He's fishing for it. He's fishing for it. That BigBoss is down by more than 60%.
Oh my God.
Can he do it? Can he do it? Almost everything right now will be a kill option from Peach. I can't believe the Peach Bomber didn't hit, or the Daisy Bomber
my God!
What a clutch! BigBoss with the best variant combos! Yeah! I give it to you, you give it back to me! You're going to deliver the forward smash. They are alive! BigBoss is here, and they are taking us to game number 5. You want what winner bracket? Why? This is hype. This is the battle for your life in the losers bracket. This is la fiesta in the losers bracket.
We're in the pits, and it is looking tough. Está dura la reta, está pesada. We are living every emotion here at Smash Factor number 9. BigBoss managing to clutch up in that game 4 and bring us to that last coveted part. Leaf, do you still have the eyes? Does BigBoss can BigBoss muster and well within all the experience? And La Sicaria is here. Bayonetta.
Oh no, this is terrible.
And this is a tough matchup that I think that BigBoss has talked about it. BigBoss has definitely talked about it. He doesn't like playing versus Bayonetta. He has had some troubles. And oh my God, no way!
No. Why not like
that
this?
Opportunity, he had the chance to make so much percent and he didn't.
Oh, this is terrible. Why did he do this to me? I was talking about the loser bracket hype and he chose Bayonetta. No, this is breaking my heart. Leaf, please call it perfect. Like, don't make this count. Go back to Peach. Let's go 1, 2, 3. It's enough.
Oh,
yeah,
never mind.
It's enough. He's going to bring it back. He's going to make this hype. He's listening to us. He wants to bring this because, this is the worst match for BigBoss. He hates the Bayonetta's match, not only because he's, of course, favorable against Rob, but because he really dislikes fighting the Umbra Witch. So right now, BigBoss is not only playing against an amazing player, but also against his own fears, and he is winning so far, Roy.
He is winning so far, but only in the percent department. We've seen just how much damage Bayonetta is able to rack up. Of course, Leap was flopping a little bit earlier, and that could come to bite him back if he gets a little careless. BigBoss must be feeling a little confident, knowing that he has that advantage. However, in which time the right aerial at the right time could change everything, and here is going to be an overextension very slightly, though BigBoss is not able to get any punish going. The stocks are still even, but not for long because the fist will hit an 130%. That Bayonetta is holding on Leaf, trying to make the statement, I can switch even in game number 5, and I can still bring it back. BigBoss, though, will bring things back into an even game. Last stock goal.
Yeah, last stock, 0% on each. It doesn't matter what happened before, only this stock matters. This is the fight for their lives in Smash Factor 9. No, Leaf! Go back! Oh, BigBoss was trying to do the nasty stuff. The laser, 27% over Bayonetta. Let's see, the combos are starting. Yeah, that's the afterburner. Just like the game. Just like the way your adrenaline is pumping right now. We are going for the afterburners. 60% over BigBoss. And right now the combos are going up. 1, 2, 3. No, he was reading that. He read that, Roy, because he wants to deliver that back air that will be the end of BigBoss. How can the Bows respond to this? How can MK BigBoss survive this change? Oh my God! What an answer button within saves Leaf.
That was so scary. Things are getting tense. Definitely Leaf is not out of the woods just yet. If he loses even just a step, BigBoss might be able to take it. He makes it back into the ledge. These are the combos that could start. The jump has been spent. BigBoss was chasing that, and Leaf will another buff up. That's the console. This is Max Factor number 9, and we can see it carry that man into the heights. There's the Hawk as well. There's the camaraderie, the friendship, and my goodness, was that match hype. Leaf bringing the match with the Bayonetta in game number 5, the unexpected counter.
And the self-discipline.
And even with the SD, let's not forget that first up, he took on his own in like the first 30 seconds of the match, and he still managed to bring it back. What?
Yeah, that was a fantastic match. Sadly, mi amigo, mi hermano, BigBoss is out of the tournament. Way before that, that's what he wanted for sure. But that's what you find in Smash Factor, man. Yeah, it's a very hard tournament. And you guys, if you are watching this from outside Mexico, you should start planning, because you are talking about Leaf